Hey fam. I hope you've been doing great. I hope you've been doing good. Yeah. Anyway, so welcome back to my YouTube channel. First of all, I would like to say thank you to my returning subscribers. Thank you to my new subscribers, and the family is growing right now. We are at 77. Yeah. I said that I'll be posting videos quite often, but I've been busy with school and my internship, so I don't kind of have like enough time to edit videos and to upload videos and everything. But I'm really trying my best. I've been uploading shorts, like back-to-back shorts, and yeah, I like it so far. I don't know how to say how the journey is on YouTube. it's I'm doing it for fun as for now, yeah, but maybe once I'm done with school and everything, I'll try put more time on it and more effort on it. Yeah, so sorry for the long intro. Anyway, the video will be on visiting Bastogne, specifically Bastogne War Museum, and I do hope you enjoy. And toodles.
We traveled through the quiet rolling hills of the Belgian Ardennes. Today, this landscape is peaceful, painted green and gold, but the tranquility is deceptive. This small region has served as the fateful crossroads of Europe for centuries. Our destination is the legendary town of Bastogne, a name forever etched in history, not for its size but for the impossible stand made here in the crushing winter of 1944. Arriving at the museum, you are immediately struck by the atmosphere. The architecture is modern and clean, a respectful container for the heavy history within. Even before stepping inside, grabbing a moment of calm near the restaurant or entrance, you sense that this is not a casual stop. It's a pilgrimage to a crucible of courage. The story, as the museum wisely tells it, does not begin in 1944. To understand the fury of the final conflict, we must look back a bit. The narrative begins with the devastation of the Great War. We move through a silent space reflecting on the profound trauma of 1914 to 1918. There were unresolved conflicts, lingering scars, and the seeds of the next global catastrophe. This ground has long been a place of bitter fighting. This early context reminds us that the battle we are here to study was a culmination of generations of violence. Now, with us knowing this, the focus sharpens on 1944. The Allies were marching across Europe and liberation seemed imminent. But Hitler had one final audacious gamble, the Ardennes Offensive, a surprise winter attack through these very woods designed to split the Allied forces and seize the crucial port of Antwerp. For the entire desperate plan to work, the German forces had to control the road network through this tiny one small town. They had to take Bastogne. The museum immediately plunges you into the reality of the Battle of the Bulge. It was a fight, overwhelming odds, and relentless war against the elements. The American defenders, primarily the Allied 101st Airborne Division, was suddenly isolated, cold, and surrounded. They dug their foxholes into the frozen ground. For days, they endured snow, ice, and constant enemy fire, waiting for aid that might never come. Their supplies were cut, their rations were thin, and the temperature was their second constant enemy. If you live in Belgium, you know how Belgium can be cold sometimes. This section of the museum brilliantly tells the story not through statistics, but through human eyes. The young American paratrooper, the German lieutenant, and the local Belgian school teacher, and the 13-year-old boy living in the cellar. Their interwoven stories transform historical figures into people you can almost touch, their fear and their resolve echoing in these halls. Then came the moment of ultimate defiance. On December 22nd, the Germans delivered an ultimatum: surrender or face the total annihilation. The response from the acting American commander, General Anthony McCaffrey, was legendary. It was a single powerful word that galvanized the defense: nuts. The refusal was more than a witty retort, it was a statement of unbreakable resolve. It signaled that the line would hold, giving General Patton's advising that army the time they needed to fight their way through the weather and enemy lines. The sheer grit shown in those freezing days in Bastogne fundamentally derailed Hitler's entire offensive. As we continue through, the sheer scale of the fight becomes tangible. The vehicles, the heavy artillery, the tanks, seeing the actual machines that clashed into the Ardennes is overwhelming. These are not replicas, they are the scarred iron witness of the battle. Every dent, every piece of damaged equipment here is a profound silent testament to the violence and sacrifice. You can't help but pause, hands on glass, to try and absorb the reality of the fight that took place in Bastogne. Our journey ends fittingly outside under the massive 5-pointed star of the Madison Memorial. This monument is a solemn tribute to the nearly 77,000 American casualties of the Battle of the Bulge. As you walk the perimeter, reading the names of the states and the divisions carved into the stone, the abstract numbers turn into a heavy emotional weight. The Bastogne War Museum leaves you with one clear message: the peace we live in was paid for here, in the icy forest, by ordinary people who made an extraordinary stand. It is a necessary reminder to the cost of freedom and a powerful call to remembrance. If you did like the video, kindly subscribe and hit the notification so when I update new videos, you'll be getting them first. And thank you for watching. Bye.